The guy is out of his mind. Rookie, are you deaf? Call all units outside. Go!
Yes, I'm on it.
Oh, come on, Mike. Check out back! Check the side! Hold there! Time to go, Sam. I ever tell you you're the reason I drank, Mikey? It's hard to forgive someone after a betrayal, even if it was for a good cause. There's nothing more difficult to repair in the field than trust. You know what? Next time you're gonna pull something like, I don't know, breaking into a fusion center, I'd appreciate a little heads up. Well, you're here now. And this is every email Walsh has written in the last year. Sharing all I've got, Jesse.
I'm just saying, whatever our past disagreements may be, I'm still your partner on this.
Right, and when did you plan on telling your partner what you just discovered in that stack there? You read the same page 3 times.
Walsh sent messages to alphanumeric email addresses in Taiwan, Peru, Bulgaria. It's disguised as a discussion about stamp collecting, but check it out. They're talking about minimum bids, delivery conditions.
He's auctioning the list. We need to find out where it's happening, intercept it.
Well, to track down guys like that, it's gonna take some help. We're gonna need somebody with some pull, somebody in the government.
What about your old handler?
Marv? No. Besides, Marv's by the book. I mean, if he helped us, he'd file a report on it.
You worked with the man for 8 years. You have no idea how to motivate him to do it quietly?
You want me to blackmail him? Oh, that's good. That's great.
Oh, you know what's at stake.
All right, there might be a way to get to Marv. It's a low blow, man. It's gonna have to come from somebody who doesn't know.
I could call Sam.
This last year stuff from the house. Michael, you sure you want to go back to the loft? Your shoulder's still leaking.
I'm fine, Ma.
No, you got shot.
Yeah, but thanks to Jesse, just in the right spot.
Tell you boys what. Why don't I make margaritas and we'll work on clearing the air between you two?
I gotta run. Fee's paying me by the hour.
If you got a job, she didn't call me.
Maybe she wanted you to get your rest.
Could have mentioned your client docks his boat out in the boonies.
Sorry, but I'm glad you came. I wasn't sure you'd be up for a gig.
Well, why not? I'm off for honest work.
I meant us working together. Again, by choice.
Okay, can I just say something real quick, and then we'll never have to bring it up again? When I found out you'd been lying to me, it hurt. Okay? But I know you only did it because Michael asked you to. You were being loyal to him. I can respect that. I can forgive you for that, so we're cool. All right? You're not the one I have the issue with.
Oh, we should talk about you and Michael.
Fee, let's just tell me who we're meeting.
Well, his name is Stuart. He tried to buy a 357 from a gun dealer friend of mine, but he was so upset, my friend gave him my number instead of the gun. Stuart, Fiona, this is Jesse.
What is he, your muscle?
No, I have plenty of muscle. He's more like a sidekick.
Why don't you just tell us about your problem, Stuart?
My sister Stephanie's in trouble. She fell in love with this Venezuelan diplomat, Marco. He's dirty. I think he moves drugs. I warned her, but she moved to Caracas. Didn't take long before he started beating on her. So I went down there myself and brought her back.
Good for you.
Somehow he found Stephanie. Now he's holding her like a prisoner. I tried to get her. All I got was this beating. I think he's gonna take her back to Venezuela.
So you haven't gone to the cops yet?
He's a diplomat. He's practically untouchable. He told the cops Stephanie was on vacation and they just left. That's it.
Don't worry, we'll get her back.
Fiona, when it's time to go in, I want to come with you. I'm her big brother. I'm supposed to protect her.
I know how you feel. We'll call you soon.
Blackmail may be effective at times, but it's never fun. The problem is that it works best on people that are basically good. If someone's made a mistake he regrets, it's easy to make him regret it even more.
Marv Peterson. Yeah, Marv, this is Chuck Finley, private investigator out of Dade County.
What's this about?
Sensitive information, sir.
Sensitive in what way exactly?
Sensitive as in July 2003. Do I need to spell it out? You, a young woman named Sally Baker in a $60 a night roadside motel. I recommend that you come down to Miami to handle this.
Hey, but what? Look, I told her it was over. Does she want money? Is she okay?
Just be on the first flight out tomorrow. I'll fill you in.
I can do that. Give your phone out. Scouting security from a distance is mainly just a matter of observation. You set up in a concealed place and watch incoming vehicles, personnel, and weapons.
This guy Marco doesn't mess around. High walls for privacy, couple SUVs worth of goons. Wired tight.
Think we can handle it?
Getting additional information usually requires a more direct approach.
Yeah, no. What are you doing?
I'm gonna ring the bell. Whoever answers the gate is gonna take me on a little guided tour.
Jesus, Fee. Is it me or are you taking this gig a bit personally?
I have a thing for lost little sisters.
Yeah, I get that, but can we do a little recon first, please? It doesn't involve waving a gun around like a crazy person?
How? You have a satellite that you haven't mentioned?
No, I think I got away. I've done it a couple times before. We're just gonna need another car.
The best security probe isn't necessarily stealthy. Sometimes you want to be right out in the open.
Buckle up, big guy.
Copy that. Game face is on now.
With the right approach, you can march up to your enemy's front door,
What the hell was that?
evaluate his defenses and personnel,
Wait, I think I hit my head on my steering.
without anyone realizing what you're up to.
I think I hit my head.
What the hell's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. One of your guards here just caused an accident, and now he's pulling the me don't speak English routine. I know you're from Grande. My cousin is a lawyer, and I will sue people. I will sue each and every one of you guys. I got a headache. Got your phone. Got your phone.
Oh my god, you better hope that guy has some insurance, because I got enough points on my record as it
Here's
is.
your insurance. Now go.
Yeah, but I gotta call my girlfriend. She's gonna come pick me up because my head's really hurting, man. I'm feeling dizzy, seriously. I think I have like a concussion. So, I just gotta use your phone.
On the payphone. You're leaving.
I'm just gonna leave. Push that
If you
hard.
stop fidgeting, we'd be done already.
Hey, things not go well on the job?
Jesse got into a little fender bender. I just stopped by to borrow some of your medical supplies.
What's this?
Girl's being held captive by her boyfriend. This is his place. Anyway, there's sentries that patrol the yard. They got machine guns. There's sirens here and here. I'm talking about the big-ass ones, like for tornado warnings.
And this?
Those are floodlights. Anybody tries to sneak in at night, place lights up like Dolphin
What
Stadium.
about inside the house?
My guess is they're not keeping her inside the house. Best bet is she's in one of these sheds outside here and here.
Holding a girl takes one, maybe two people. You don't need a team of sentries, tornado sirens, and floodlights.
Why don't you just spit out whatever's on your mind, Weston?
There's gotta be more than just a boyfriend who won't let go.
Well, we're gonna go see Stuart. Maybe he can fill us in.
I'm happy to go if you need an extra set of eyes, Fig.
Fine. So,
Okay, this is Marco's compound. These X's are guys with machine guns.
All of them?
Yeah.
Is there any way past them?
sure, we can make a plan. But why don't you start by telling us what's really going on?
What do you mean?
This security is designed to keep armed intruders out, not a 20-something woman in.
Is your sister mixed up in something illegal?
Maybe. I'm on the water 3 weeks out of every month. I don't know.
Don't lie to us, dude. We're trying to help you.
My sister's a victim. I swear on my mother's grave.
Hi, remember me? I kind of changed my hair, but Natalie.
You guys know this woman?
Oh, they didn't tell you about the time that I stole Barry's ledger? I'm hurt. Long story short, I'm a thief. He was lying. He doesn't have a sister. I picked him up in Boca, scamming cancer patients. Did a great job scouting the compound, by the way. Top notch. Bow! Hand cannons in the water. Right now, everybody. Let's go! Chop, chop! Fiona, you especially should hear me out because, well, not only am I holding you at gunpoint, but... My 45. Yeah, it's a bad call to use your car as an armory. I mean, this is a good one, good prints. So you guys do anything stupid, it goes straight to the Miami PD. What do you want? The situation is this. I got a job a month ago with some Venezuelan revolutionary types. They wanted me to steal something. I did, and it turned out that the something was a chemical weapon. I need to steal it back. I know what kind of heat this could bring down, and I don't plan on rotting in some secret prison somewhere. And you, being the good people that you are, do not want a chemical weapon floating around. So I figure we steal it, we destroy it, everybody wins. That party boat's gonna pull in here any second, and some co-ed is gonna find our dead friend over there. So do we join forces or not? Please say yes.
We'll do it.
Super. I'll be in touch.
Well, Natalie's story checks out. I mean, it's been chatter in military intel circles that Venezuelan rebels got their hands on something big. Lucky us. It's right here in our backyard.
I can't believe we're contemplating working with Natalie. Is it me, or did she just kill a man in front of us?
And she's all set to frame you for the murder. We don't have a choice, Fig.
Fine. call the FBI.
Okay, sure, but Marco's here on a diplomatic passport. By the time anybody got cleared for surveillance or a raid, that weapon would be long gone.
Which leaves us.
You know, you could have mentioned that this was an eat-in-your-socks kind of place.
It's traditional Japanese. You're gonna love it. Listen, I feel like we started off on the wrong foot.
You shot an unarmed man. I'd say that's the wrong foot.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna call and say, hi, I know we tried to kill each other, but I need a favor.
All right, come on, let's just get on with it.
I got these specs from a Russian who owed me a favor. It's what we're after. It's called Novichok Agent.
Novichok. Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Compared to that stuff, mustard gas might as well be cologne.
Well, we can curse the darkness, or we can light a candle. So, who's got ideas about how to get it back? Talk to me, boys.
Compound security is set up for defense, not mobility. The SUVs aren't armored, and the road is isolated. We get them to bring the weapon out, we split them up, we tear gas, and we take it.
Nice. How do you get them outside?
We'll convince them that they have a gas leak, something dangerous enough to require an evacuation.
See, I knew you'd be perfect for this.
If we do this, you're gonna stay with us the entire time where we can keep an eye on you.
And we don't let you leave until we get Fee's gun back. Deal?
Whatever you may have heard, there is still some honor among thieves. Yes, deal. Troop teamwork. Mm-hmm.
It may surprise anyone who has left on a stove burner, but natural gas is odorless. The smell most people think of as gas is actually an additive called THT, which means that making people think there's a gas leak is as simple as pumping THT into the air with a portable pump and some rubber hose. It's safe, effective, and easy to deploy. But it smells like you've just wandered into an open sewer. Then you just have to get the package in place without anyone getting suspicious.
Fiona? Sorry, I'm staying in a hotel while I look for a new place, and I needed somewhere private to, do a little work.
Is that a stroller?
No, don't get any ideas.
Please.
You're not gonna get baby fever from me. Michael's too busy running around with a gun to take care of a hamster, much less a child. I'm glad you're here. 'Cause I've been wanting to talk to you about this Michael and Jesse situation. Yeah, it's complicated. They're working together, but I'm not sure it'll ever be the same. Well, I'm gonna get the two of them in a room together. And I need your help. Madeline, I know you mean well. Don't patronize me, sweetheart. Remember, I used to push Michael around in one of these. Just tell me you'll help me when the time comes. Yep.
Recruiting a source is a painful process. Threatening to ruin someone's life can put a lot of strain on a relationship and make it tough to work together.
Hello, Marv. Chuck Finley. Nice to meet you.
Wish I could say the same. What's this about?
Well, the good news is this has nothing to do with your marital indiscretion with Sally Baker.
The bad news?
But sometimes a bad relationship is the best you can do.
Jesse, what the hell are you doing to me? I can't be here. I can't be talking to you. You know that.
I know if there was any other way.
But I've been dragging my private life into this.
I'm sorry, I really need your help.
Are you kidding? This is the second time you tricked me into meeting you.
You wanna know what happened the first time? The help you gave me led directly to the takedown of Drake Technologies.
You're in love with that?
Yes.
I mean, the congressional hearings are still going on.
I know, and trust me, you don't wanna know the details, but you helped stop some very bad people, Mark. So I'm asking you to do it again.
All right, what do you need?
Someone's getting ready to auction off something really nasty. I got emails on some of the people attending. I just need to know the who, the when, and the where.
All right, I'll look into it.
Guy's a good friend. I feel like a son of a bitch playing him like that.
Yep, I know how you feel. But you know what always cheers me up? Stealing a chemical weapon from a bunch of crazy South Americans.
So, you guys don't really talk much during missions, huh?
Fee's in position.
Does that mean that we're gonna do this now because I'm getting antsy?
We aren't doing anything. You're gonna stand still and stay out of trouble.
Am I sensing hostility here? I thought that we were supposed to be teammates.
Is that what you thought? Yeah, because teammates don't usually frame each other for murder. Jesse, she's going in.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, Chief. It's for your own safety, okay? I need everybody out of here right now.
Sam's doing his thing. Get ready.
Whoa, you get a whiff of that? That's a serious thing. This is a gas main.
Sure, I can.
You're sitting on a powder keg, okay? If this place goes up, we're gonna be part of the biggest barbecue in the history of Miami. You and your pals have got to get moving. No se va. Suena peligroso. Debemos mover la cara.
Any strategy based on creating fear in your target is a bit of a gamble. It's not just a matter of whether you succeed in making your target afraid. That's easy. What's a lot harder is ensuring that they don't fear something else even more.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo? Hay un escape de gas. Tenemos órdenes de quedarnos aquí. ¿Tú sabes lo que pasaría si se roban esto? That's good, right? Pero mira, él dijo que el lugar podría explotar. Si morimos, morimos. Saca el gringo este de aquí y revisa el área. A mí no me gusta el momento que está pasando la fuga de gas esta. Hey, gringo, that's me. Got it. Okay, I can understand that.
Something's wrong. They're not leaving.
Why not?
I don't know.
Excuse me, senora. I need to ask you some questions.
Wait a minute, this isn't good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just terribly late as it is.
So sorry. It's necessary.
I'm going in. We're going in.
No, you can't ride in there and save the day. The operation will be over. Let me help her. Oh, right. You guys don't trust me. How about this? You don't like what you see? Then you can shoot me first.
You have a stroller and no baby? Maybe you can explain this to me? I need to see some ID now.
Yeah, well, okay, well, let's sit in the glove compartment. You caught her! I'm so worried. Thank you. You're the neighborhood security guy, right? Yeah, $500 stroller. And this bitch just walked away with it from the park around the corner. What? That is a lie. Oh, get out of my face. Or what? For this. Oh. I'm sorry. Call the police, you psycho. You're going to jail.
That's enough! Get the hell out of here, both of you!
Las mujeres locas.
Not bad, right? Yeah, I've seen better. Okay, so planet, the compound. Kind of a fail. Well, it wasn't a total loss. We know where to keep the weapon now. We're going in tonight to take it. Take it? I like it. But isn't there an alarm on the vault thing? You have some magic spy way to beat them?
No, there's no way of avoiding tripping the alarm, so we're gonna take out the lights with a sniper rifle and the sirens with spray insulation.
Be a team. We go in, open the shed with a water saw, hand the weapon off to Sam, and scatter. We'll meet up at rally point when we're done. Water saw? Those things take forever. What you need is a thermal lance. Cuts through cement in under a minute.
You can get your hands on the thermal lance.
I'm a thief, remember? And not to brag, but I do handle one like a surgeon. No, you're watching on the sidelines on this, remember? Okay, show of hands for how many have used a thermal lance in heist before. What? No, just me? I'm gonna be there anyway. I might as well be of some use. What's with the skeptical looks? Even after I saved your butt at the compound? I wanted this to be a surprise. But, here. You're 45. You're off the hook for murdering Stewart. Don't expect a thank you note. Are we a team on this or not?
I'll call Jesse and tell him we don't need a water saw.
You should have him come to lunch because he's moody, but he's cute, right? He's busy. Oh.
Intelligence work is all about relationships, like a romance. Working with a source is more about the heart than the head. Of course, romantic relationships usually end if there's a betrayal, whereas spy relationships often begin with one.
How'd it go? Any luck in details on the auction?
Listen, before we do this, I want to get something straight. What happens if I say no?
Mark, we've been over this. I asked you to help because it's important.
I'm not some starry-eyed source who needs some pep talk. What if I say no, huh? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill my wife? Huh? You gonna ruin my career? Huh? What's it gonna be?
You know, Mark, I'm no beginner either. And, I can tell when someone's trying to get me to talk about blackmail. You look a little uncomfortable in those slacks. You recording me? Oh, what do we have here? A digital recorder. Wow, really, Marv?
I had to protect myself. Blackmail me once, shame on me. You do it again? Yes, Jesse, I'm recording you.
Marv, I asked you to help me because I don't have anybody else to ask. You want to walk away? That's fine, man. Walk away. I'm not going to blackmail you. Come on.
What the hell are you into, Jesse? I do this favor you ask. Those email addresses belong to brokers, arms dealers, some ex-spook who's into crypto intelligence.
So you know where they're coming together for the auction?
Santo Domingo. 2 weeks. What is this thing everybody wants to get their hands on?
It's probably best you don't know for your own good.
Well, whatever it is. It's gonna take $5 million in an escrow account just to get a seat at the table.
You... Marv, you wouldn't, happen to still have any friends at the Federal Reserve, would you?
You're about to ask me for $5 million, aren't you?
No, yes. Come on, man. We both know you can get your hands on some old bills marked for destruction. You've done it before.
For official ops, yes.
Marv, I know how much you used to love the cloak and dagger stuff. being out in the field, this is it, man. This is what we're all about. You're back in the game. Please, just help me do the right thing.
Why isn't anything ever easy with you, Jess? Just for the record, it's my last trip to Miami.
I love you, Marvin.
What did you do with Natalie's murder weapon?
I threw it in the Atlantic. I wish I could have sunk Natalie with it, too. I still hated going on this ice with her.
See, we can't always pick our teammates in the field.
I'm not a spy. I can't pretend someone doesn't make my skin crawl.
We won't be able to get the chemical weapon without her. At least this way, we keep her in our sights. You done planning Sam's escape route?
Yeah. Once you hand off the weapon, he'll go through Watson Key to make sure he's not tailed. Once he's sure he's clear, he'll head north.
We're good to go. There's a reason most surprise attacks are just before dawn. Sleepers hit their deepest REM cycles just before sunrise, which makes it harder to come to full alertness. And anyone on watch is likely to be exhausted and at the end of a shift.
Yeah, you and me both, sister. I hit the light speed.
Small caliber, high velocity bullets can pierce fragile surfaces without shattering them. If you need to knock out floodlights from a few hundred yards away, they're even better than an off switch. Spray insulation is handy for more than keeping your house cool in the summer. Use it to fill the diaphragm of a siren, and it'll be about as noisy as a lawn gnome.
One night too.
Burning at temperatures over 8,000 degrees, thermal lances are used by construction crews to cut through rock and steel. They're tricky to operate, but they'll slice through a heavy deadbolt like butter. Come on, baby, come on. Let's go. Smooth.
Hit you on the flip side, Mike.
I'm coming back down. I'm gonna get you.
No, they'll be out any second. Sam got the case right. They're gonna roll out when they see that it's after, and I'll leave them. Just go!
Ahí está, arriba la pared. Hey, Mike. I'm at Watson Key. It's like I'm free and clear, so I'm heading over there now to drop this baby off with my buddy at the base.
Spies are trained to be careful around road work. Too many workers for too little work, you're probably driving into a snatch and grab. No workers with roadblocks guiding you toward a freshly paved pothole rather than away from one. It's a good bet you're about to drive over a bomb.
Son of a... Natalie, you take that weapon, you're in a world of hurt. The Fed, the military, all hell's gonna rain down on you.
I don't know, Sam. $20 million will buy me a hell of an umbrella.
It's gone. I can't believe it.
It's not your fault, Sam.
Look, I let a psycho get away with a chemical weapon, Mike. Who else's fault would it be?
You didn't let her get away with anything. She bombed the road. She ambushed her with a machine gun. You survived, Sam. It counts for something.
Okay, well, it's time for the $64,000 question. How the hell did she know where to set up for the attack? No one told her where Sam was gonna be.
Michael?
The Japanese restaurant. We took our shoes off to sit down. She had to have planted a bug in mine when she went to the bathroom. I was wearing my loafers. They're back at the loft. Damn it!
Okay, this is just perfect. Natalie gets rich selling mass murder, and we have a loafer with a listening device in it.
It's not ideal, but it does give us a way to track down Natalie. She'll still be listening to figure out what our next move is. If we can convince her that she doesn't have the real case, she'll have to show herself.
Sounds like a long shot, man.
It's the only shot. Let's go! When a spy finds a listening device, the last thing he does is turn it off. A bug can be a direct line into the mind of your enemy. It's delicate, but in the right hands, it's a weapon that can turn almost any situation in your favor.
Sam, where the hell hell have you been? I've been calling.
Yeah, damn near got myself killed, Mike. Natalie hit me mid-route. I thought you said she was gonna go after me closer to the rally points.
Did she get the weapon?
Hell no, I had the decoy in the driver's seat just in case.
Real thing was in the trunk. We're lucky she got sloppy.
Damn right. I mean, you talked to your Fed buddies?
Yeah, Jesse's leaving the case in the bag check at the bus station. We make a call, they pick it up, no questions, no connections to us.
Okay, well, you better head out soon. Traffic on the causeway is gonna be a beast.
Fortunately, the weapon was in a standard shock-proof clamshell. I have a friend who sells grenades out in Hilldale. I had a spare.
All right, tracker's ready. Nice range, burst signal, and a timer so she can't sweep for it. Wherever she takes it, we will find her.
All we need is something nasty to put in the case.
Making fake weapons is a little known but important art. If you don't want to put real killing power in the hands of a bad guy, you need a convincing substitute. A fake chemical weapon has to be able to pass a field test. Usually a simple chemical analysis and a cruel demonstration with a small animal. Strong pesticide mixed with tear gas and diesel fuel will do the trick without killing anyone who weighs more than 20 pounds.
Try not to drop it on your way to the station.
Okay. It's been an hour, people. Has it occurred to anyone that maybe Natalie's not going for this?
Be patient, Jesse. People who are buying chemical weapons aren't generally forgiving types. She can't afford to risk not having the real thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, maybe we could have given her a better hint than the causeway to get her to the right bus station.
If it was too easy, she'd get suspicious. She'll figure it out.
Wait a minute. Yeah, she's got it. It's on the move. We're in business. She's in Black Sebring. She's heading north.
Sam, you and Mike take the causeway. I'm gonna send Fee northeast on...
Townsend. Go time.
So that's the Dragon Lady's den. Never thought I would miss the days when places like this were just used for smuggling cocaine.
She's got both cases, Fee. Which canister's the real one?
The black one. Mine was silver. Should we do this?
That's a chemical weapon in there, Fee. We can't afford to go in there shooting. This goes wrong, and this entire area is a hazmat site for the next decade. I'll do this quietly.
Well, if quietly doesn't work, we're coming in to make some noise.
Fair enough. Hi again. Move and I kill you.
You don't quit, do you? Can't you leave a girl alone and make a living?
You should have picked another way to get rich. Let's go.
Wait, just first you gotta tell me. Did you really switch out the case? Which one's real? Silver or black?
Let's just leave it as a mystery. It'll give you something to think about in prison. Let's go.
I don't think so. See, you're cute, and you're clever, but your timing sucks. Your little trick ate up my day, so instead of getting my hair done, I had to come straight to the buy, and my buyers are here.
You don't want to do this now.
Actually, I do. I really, really do. Hello, Carl. Thanks for coming. We have ourselves a little situation here.
Afternoon, guys. You are who?
He came to interrupt the transaction, so do me a favor. Shoot him.
You want to know who I was, Carl? I'm the guy holding a gun on a can of Novichok agent.
All right, I've seen enough. Time to move.
Fee, against 5 guys with automatic weapons? Come on. We roll in there heavy, Mike's not gonna last 2 seconds.
You wanted to know which one was the real one? Now you do.
Oh, that's interesting. Michael's holding my fake nerve gas hostage.
I pull the trigger, the bullet releases the chemical. It'll spread about 50 yards. First, your eyes will burn, your face will go numb. If the exposure's not too bad, you'll live about 5 minutes. Too bad the nearest hospital's 10 minutes away. Last chance to walk away.
He's bluffing. He's not gonna kill himself for this.
You'd rather die than give us that weapon, huh? Try me.
You never forget your first exposure to tear gas. It feels like you're drowning in your own fluids. There's a reason why nothing induces panic like a gas attack.
Smile, Natalie. It's not like you're dying. Michael shot a cylinder full of tear gas and pesticides. My own special blend.
Hey, I got more good news for you. You're gonna be a hero.
You were gonna call the FBI and tell them where they can find a stolen container of Novichok agents.
Natalie, you forgot your chemical weapon back there.
Touché.
Boy, you know, your buyers and those Venezuelan guys are gonna be asking a whole lot of questions when this goes public, so your best bet if you want to stay alive is to make nice with the feds and tell them everything, and I mean everything. The number to dial is 911. Just say you want someone from Homeland Security.
You guys could please make a deal. I got money, and you got 5 seconds to dial that phone. Natalie, clean yourself up before they get here. You look like hell.
5 million in cash. Not saying I ever gave you anything.
Marv, this is clutch, man.
You so much as buy a latte in the airport with that money. We're both in for a world of hurt.
Understood. No lattes.
Listen, before you go down this road, I want you to ask yourself something. Do you trust Michael Weston?
That's a complicated
I
question.
mean, the guy ruined your life. He destroys your career, and then he turns around, he takes you. I mean, what the hell kind
Yeah,
of
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm